And how many snacks can you knock over on the table? Andy Katz is all over it today.
Well, I appreciate it, Ryan. First of all, I was the only one that volunteered to basically participate this morning from our crew to make sure I could give everyone a clear view of what these players are going to go through. Now, we went through, obviously, a lot of pre-conditioning there with the Spurs and Sixers conditioning group, warming up. I went through a 4-mile run the other day. Now, so we start out here with the lane agility. I'm wearing glasses there, obviously, to give us a little camera angle. The lane agility moves there. Had to do this a couple of times to make sure I was doing it correctly. But they were pleased with my performance. As you can see, wearing some compression tights to make sure the blood flow is good through the calves. Got to make sure you're all set there. Now, here's a view of what the players are going to see. As you can see there, as I'm doing the lane agility, try not to get dizzy as you're watching this, that's for sure. But my time, they were pleased with my time, certainly for someone who's middle-aged, so I'll be happy with that. And then we went to the standing vertical jump. I think this is where I surprised some people here. You're allowed 2 tries. Make sure you do not impale yourself the way what happened to Sam Young a couple of years ago. And they were pleased that there was able, you could hear the crowd actually a little oohs and ahs. Now the max vertical jump, I think a little too much of a stutter step here for me. I was allowed 2 tries there. If someone doesn't beat me here, they should just go home. Okay, clearly that should be the problem if they can't be. Now, 3/4 sprint. I'm going to dispute this here. As you can see, I'm lumbering a little because I did this after the lane agility, tweaked the groin a little bit. I think this should be done first, not 3rd or 4th. And as Ryan says, you're running through, not into a concrete wall. I think that's a key moment here. Now, this took me a little bit longer. I was doing this like a suicide. You don't have to touch the floor. You just have to go to the side. They were pleased with that performance, as you can see it here through the glasses as we film this for you. Now, the results have actually been up there for everyone to see. I'm still listed as the #1 point guard in the group. As you can see some of my results, they're saying some of these were the slowest ever, but I was told that the 3.70 on the 3/4 sprint beat Jared Sullinger, who had a 3.8. Now remember,
who had
he
a back
had a
injury
back
at the time.
injury.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so keep that in mind.
Right.
Keep that in mind. But more than anything, in the vertical jump, or one of the jumps, I beat Pavel Podkolzin, the Russian wonder, okay, who was, I believe, if not mistaken, the #5 pick by the Dallas Mavericks.
25.
So,
He went 25.
25. Okay,
Yeah.
I think Chad had him once 5. So
Andy,
25.
wow.
I called a mock draft.
Andy, Chad's moved you up into the 1st round.
All right,
That's
so
the
the
good
bottom
news.
line is I can maybe play, somewhere in Vladivostok. You could send me to Siberia. I think I have some game left if you send me to Siberia.
We're going to send you the sports psychologist.
That is fascinating, first of all. By the way, who has a max vertical that's 4.5 inches less than their standing vert? Like that, you know how hard that is to do?
Well, he said he's the only one that volunteered because nobody else went to embarrass themselves. That's
That was
why.
impressive.
Bench
actually.
press, we didn't get the bench press numbers. But by the way, when he came up to tell us he was faster than Sullinger, Chad just dumped all over him earlier before the show today. He's like, he was hurt, back surgery, overweight. So, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think, you know what, Andy is more of a defensive player in this draft. I think there's a couple teams have told me that they've got increased interest now after watching this athletic testing today. So watch out, he may move up.
Which one's which?
That's impressive.
That's Andy Katz. Okay, that's Andy Katz on the right. We're finding out now that somebody's in my ear.
Some guy named Andrew Wiggins on the left.
Yeah, that's right. The other guy is Wiggins. So
one guy's wearing spandex and everything necessary to get a higher
black
vertical
socks.
jump.
Remember those guys at the Y?